How do you
He's
even
in
ask
here
the guy to
playing
come
in
back?
place of Nemanja, which is, well, yeah, I mean, that's a tough question, isn't it? But he's in playing in place of Nemanja, which does sort of concern me a little bit as to who's calling. And what the dynamic's going to be. But some big shots being hit regardless. This nade is going to be a dunk onto HiGHLiGHTS. Yeah, that's brilliant. And to keep it this late in the round as well leaves DH requiring a 4K. And a 1v2 that won't come through.
I can't believe they're getting so far without having to beat huge teams.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
That's definitely a conversation that can be left to another day, because right now, Big are absolutely showing them who the big boys are. BlameF looking comfortable with his fights. Every player starting to get a kill apiece. Double kill for Tapson, and the longest standing player of Big. He is fragging out, and I don't think Foster is out. Well, I mean, he's a substitute to begin with, so don't have high expectations. But even as a staple on the team, he wasn't playing that well. But yeah, this is Big, honestly, making themselves look like a tier above. Don't know if that's just because of the issues that they have to deal with, but so far so good. No one's been into an anchor. And to top it all off, BlameF has managed to find the bomb. This is the duel that lets HiGHLiGHTS get some control back, though. He's expecting there to be a second prong with BlameF. AdamS gets a kill on JDC. And quickly, this game might be stabilizing.
Oh, okay. Grix doesn't get the chance. Okay, no, they're going to give it to him anyway. What the hell is that? Unbelievable flick for the second, and just as you say, things might be stabilizing. Seems like they will come crumbling down again. 7 kick misses a key shot. What he was so ready for that, but doesn't hit it.
Yeah, he made an adjustment, just not able to.
Oh, wow.
There's just so many opportunities being. BlameF makes that first duel look easy, but can't spray onto the second. Foster popping in with a flashbang, fully telegraphed. Tapson is ready, but can't connect. One of the better looking rounds from illwill, even if it has relied on individual prongs to get the work done. This time, Grix isn't allowed to do much from short. The bomb is still visible. Though, JDC, alongside the flashbang, goes forward, free kill. And this is still doable, Josh.
Tiptoes his way around. JDC up on top of the stairs as well, but a lot of time being killed here, and they just cannot seem to find a way in. Grix has to pull the plug. It's a decent shot, but get on out of there with the AWP. I mean, not that it was the wrong call to go and save with an AWP at 9 HP, but he does literally have 16k, so I don't think it would have really mattered. Payment. Ooh. Okay, 1 for once. So it's in a 3v3. Desperate straight out BlameF, but I mean, spamming through the smoke rarely goes in your favour. It's a big shot from DH, however.
It is still a 2v2, and there's a little bit of time to be a late round attempt. And just straight up send into For the Hills. Dika's down. They know where HiGHLiGHTS is. Just book the fight. Take it for what it's worth. That's the kill from HiGHLiGHTS, and Grix just cannot get on the bomb in time. Or it would have been the successful clutch. illwill, even with the round, that almost feels like a Pyrrhic victory with how much money they've had to lose. It's a good call to just send it.
On.
Okay, that's a little bit of action going their way. Speedy into short, but a couple players waiting on the other side will mean they reroute their efforts into connector. Tapson not allowing this transgression. Smoke makes it harder to permeate through cons. Tapson sees it coming. Quick couple of shots into Foster's body, and it's just AdamS remaining.
AdamS.
Easy kill.
Well, tend to get breaks mid-season. You got to just keep going at it. It's a relentless but full-time job. Tapson caught out by HiGHLiGHTS flying out through the palace smoke. He actually ends up with a double out of that, Khalil. It's only for 3 rounds
making
in
the pistol
half.
round significant. Any chance of not going down without a fight, then this one is non-negotiable. Deliberate on this any further. Griggs just trying to hold the angle for CT spawn. Adam S down. Foster. Next one on the chopping block as he comes through from Palace. 7 kicks left to his devices. There's just enough time.
No.
And as Blame F stabs it in,
there's
it'll
not.
be a second to go. But the bomb's fuse will go off. I've gone really bad at keeping track of the timer on the bomb. Happened to me a couple
For
times.
such circumstances. Faven gets things rocking with a good kill. Just giving up a load of space. Look at this. JDC's all the way through. That information seems to have been relayed. Big shot D-Hut. What to do with it?
Okay. That kill from Griggs certainly changes the dynamic, though. HiGHLiGHTS trying to make sure that the space will be reclaimed to some degree. There's still one tucked into Palace. 7 kick, in for a bit of a surprise. Didn't expect Tapson to peek into him. Thought he'd have to go searching. Blame F, the only healthy player on the team now. Does want to keep himself scarce, but Faven is getting some dirty work done. Diha on for the 1v3. And he just won't be given an inch. Look at where the bomb's being planted. Look at how these lock the kill in with no issues. He's deliberating the knife. Okay. I don't want to make it get complicated.
Yeah, that would have been a little too audacious, even with the current scoreline. Really, really good stuff, though, out of Big. This kind of showing on Mirage, I just don't see a world that they're even able to take more than 5 rounds on Overpass. This has been insanely underwhelming, and I think you can definitely put some of that down to the fact that Nemanya's not playing, but probably not all of it.
Soften that blow. Get a bit of confidence before the second map starts. HiGHLiGHTS playing behind the smoke. 2 big kills from the individual pieces, but no
Round
guarantees.
hinges on Blame F, who's coming in from top mid. Diha is ready for it, but timing gets the better of him. Still a good trade from 7 kick, but a 2v3. The pints are taken care of, and the bomb has to go down. This would be a nice way to finish it for Big. Oh, so
That's
quick.
supposed to be an easy kill. Faven, though, just a little too quick. Ramp being expected now. It's been silent enough for long enough. Their Griggs is so ready on the angle, but Adam S is fast. Faven trying to isolate the first duel, and they're going to cling on to this game by the skin of...
They're going to go full W into this A-bomb site.
K trying to hold him off. Needs to show glimpses of Griggs. And any rounds you're winning at this point are just a matter of rebuilding confidence before
The end of the road, given the fact that 3 kills were found in the full eco and a bomb plant in the last, but JDC. Bit of a weird one, sort of stands in the fire, yeah.
Oh, 7 kick, very good way to start off with what is eventually going to be the retake. Posted up on the angle again. He's getting pretty cavalier with these fights. Is going to be an issue. Faven has already crept forward. This player in sandwich. It's an important duel to be winning, but Blame F is going to drop it. Gap that was possible out of all these different scenarios that could have taken place. No, HiGHLiGHTS tagged, but not found in terms of the kill. Here comes the AWP, though. Has narrowed down 2 potential fights. But 7 kicks opping there, genuinely starting to take some attention away on short. Is going to allow the A players to start to feel a bit more confident. The biggest piece of the puzzle has been taken away, though. HiGHLiGHTS, great time to swing. Even one kill there is being a bit generous. JDC's position locks Dika completely away from the action, and it is just the stand-in that used to be part of the team that has to get something done. And yeah, I think we were right to not entertain the comeback, the retake, until it got close enough. Give it a crack, though. Walking into the open arms of Grix. Easy shot. And a 13-7 finish for Big. That
weirdly also seems possible, so we will see. Good start from JDC.
Ooh, good shot the other way by Haji as well. If the B site is where Big have decided to go, then there is a fight that is waiting for them. But JDC and Faven are happy to take it the way back. Haji triple kills. And someone needs to stop this man. 7 kick from behind, being given opportunities. But Haji will be stopped at 3. Faven will be doing this.
Almost on the money. Adamas won't take any damage from it, though. Just a little bit of an indicator that that con control has been lost. Brilliant flashbang. Blameth.
Yeah, and problem is it temporarily exposes that you've got 2 players over towards ABC, so they can start to direct their resources elsewhere. 7 kick. Puts down the opposing Opera, Grix. And JDC is going to be able to find 7 kick running around willy-nilly. Still the advantage for illwill. Don't count them out just yet. Foster avoids the flashbang, controls the spray. But Faven still has a bit of a chance with how little HP these players have. Foster fumbles his words, but at least he can get from this madness. It's still not a terrible outcome.
Kick's got a good angle. They're actually going to re-aggress him and Foster. It's a big kill. Now they've got to try and escape here, though. That's going to be a little bit easier said than done.
Haji waiting to receive. Oh, Faven is just a bit too fast. Diego's position known. They're starting to circle around him, but he will be looking to fight back. Wasting time is the name of the game. Faven chasing in water. Important kill found by Diha, and it leaves Grix totally disabled in this round. 0 opportunities being given. Adam S flops to the ground. Running away with the AWP would be an ideal case scenario. He's just going to run for the hills. He wanted to get this bomb down, but there's just not enough time.
Okay. Couple of good moments again here. That double aggression into Con not only worked nicely, but actually only... Wow, Haji, okay.
Definitely a whole lot better than what we've seen on Mirage, that's for sure. I guess being able to default on the CT side does significantly help, though. It's a conversation we had on Mirage. We said that now that they don't, when they got onto the secondary side, when they got onto the defensive, they didn't really have to rely on calls all that much. So, missing a player wouldn't be as big of an issue. Getting to play that on JDC. Nice connection with the Deagle. Actually elects to chase the AWP as well. No, has to back off. The flames are burning a bit too hot. There is a world where they can get this AWP out of 7 Kick's hand. They're slowly creeping up on him, that's for sure. If he goes for a peek, he will be re-peeked by the Deagle, but it never gets to that point. Op recovered. JDC close and cons to watch it. MP9 still trying to fight upwards. But Dika has 3 players to find. This is too much work being done by Big on a round. They shouldn't have had this much.
Foster in his corner. Oh, gets hard cleared and isn't quick enough to the trigger for 7 Kick. He's blinded and doesn't kind of make the decision to turn around and book it. When he gets flashed, he kind of sticks around. I'm not sure from his POV just how...
Eventually, someone else is going to turn up to the party as well. I do like this attention from illwill, though. They started to get Expiratory and Connector, which was one of my earlier complaints. It's that despite Big only sending one prong into Connector, they had never been pressured in that department. For a double peek or something of that sort, off angle, maybe catches out Grix, who has now shifted over to an AWP. Can't deal with the onslaught of stuff being thrown at him, though.
PlayMath seems to want to have a poke at this. 35 seconds, he's got the bomb on his back, and he's walking into the thick of it. That HE is going to be lethal, so he's found 2 already, making quite a dent in this round. Definitely wasn't...
Gets caught, just doesn't see it coming.
Seems... Oh, 7 kick. You're not really expecting to take a duel, and seemed like what that looked like right there. Foster, 2 HP, back of the site. How is he still alive? Molly
What?
Doesn't even need to land. It actually lands in the smoke, but it's just hitting him that does the job. D-Hut wants to deny this plant.
Oh, no.
Yeah, gets an easy freebie. That is really bizarre.
Round over.
Done. Tidy. 5th.
4 would come from. Do I just have this wrong, or maybe
I don't know if it...
you're gaslighting me?
I don't know. I don't know. I will double check, but I'm pretty certain he was on 4 HP.
Dealt the other way, courtesy of his AWP. Can't see at all. Oh, that's a big kill from 7 kick.
Yeah, that's huge.
Adam
Adam should just be able to finish
That's
things
round
off
over.
it. Yeah. Doesn't even play the trigger discipline. Knows that by finding that kill, it puts it in a 4-on-1 and just splits Favum right down the middle.
He still has a smoke available to delay the Juggernaut setup being played by PlayMath and Grix, as they have all the armor and all the firepower. Solitary prong along being found. PlayMath tucked into the back of the bomb site. Faven's there to help as well with his USP. You can't afford to miss right now, Blame, because that is 3 kills on the site. That has quickly locked the remaining 2 players out. Grix tries to reduce the numbers, but JDC is left solo.
Yeah. See you later.
It worries me. I will say, though, that the amount of agency that Overpass offers with individuality that illwill aren't in the woodworks. Uh-oh, bad time to pull a flashbang out. You're going to need a little bit of support. Foster will help out 7 kick, or that could have gone from bad to worse.
Okay, well, nice headshot from Fathom, but it's on to the 1 HP 7 kick, so sort of burns all his luck on the wrong man there. Hadji's kind of fumbling around. Almost gets punished for that. Does get away with it.
Yeah, I really thought the bomb would be interrupted with how many bullets were coming. But finding all 4 of these final few rounds is not going to be easy. Big kill from Haji, though. We might be back in the game. Big fumbles, however, will allow Tapson to reel it back in. Double kills go huge. JDC stops them in their tracks. And although they've gained control of water, there's still more work to be done. Grix left alone, as both of the big kills on the B site are found. Grix hoping, praying someone's going to walk into his crosshairs. He will be given an opportunity in just a second, but he gets off the angle, and now they're in pole position. Grix being fed.
Sort of a world where Foster just tries to play a timing, go for the peak, and then loses it, but...
This is it. We're back in business. We're back in the game. And the way could not be more paved for illwill. JDC going exploring through the smoke. Doesn't want to let them get too comfortable and long. This keeps the fight up. Grix makes sure that the tally keeps going up in terms of the body count for Big. And a 4K will make this round look. JDC JDC. Molly's at a good timing. This AWP shot is all that matters. Grix is going to start to delay them. 10 seconds to go. There is no more waiting that's allowed. Big kill from Adam S. JDC. If you can stay alive, then the round is all yours. And that's exactly what he will do. It doesn't matter that Adam S. gets a 3K.
Just been shut
Now
down
it's starting
again
to
here.
look a bit more like clockwork. There's a shot the other way. This is not a round that's over just yet, but it might be close to it. There's two players they've got to deal with. BlameF peeks in at the right time. Faven to find a kill with the nade. Haji still keeping the ship going, but the headshots had to come in sooner. Oh, JDC.
JDC. Ooh. Just catches a stray there. I don't think was really expecting to find that jewel, but gets it for free. Flashbang turn, big trade back onto Faven. I wasn't sure if he'd actually win that fight in the middle of the site onto short, but smoke into the middle of the site. Obscure the AWP's vision, allow them to get this plant in. Final couple of seconds, but it's fumbled. They have to get on it again. It wastes valuable time, but a 2v2.
The BlameF is the issue, right? He's been creeping all the way through. He's been using Grix as bait. Just keeps going forward. Adam S. It's an important kill to find. Spray continues, and he's hanging on by the smallest thread. Grix has upgraded to the M4 in the situation. Sees him coming, and Adam S. is history. It's a very
Okay. Alright, that's one way to start off a round.
Tapson and Foster exchanging blows. Grix is kind of stuck on the bomb site, but is able to sneak away a kill before he eventually backlines, though. It's very unlikely that he gets checked so quickly for having been in Monster. BlameF does need to pull some of the attention away, though. That's a shot to the back of the head, and now this feels like a knife. Give up that audio cue. Couple nades go out. Adam S. does eventually need to peek, slowly being chipped away in the HP count, and BlameF is the second time desperate to get into the B site. I mean, they'll be able to do so, but this fight has so many wheels behind it. Tapson's double is going to make things harder. JDC to get a kill. Faven moves in from behind, and it's all down to Foster, the stand-in that was kicked prior, and will go down again. Big.